and welcome to Winston-Salem Weather Station. Today we'll analyze past natural disasters that have either affected Winston-Salem or cities nearby, followed by a 5-day weather forecast. My name is Paula Ballard, and today I'll talk about Hurricane Dennis and Hurricane Gaston, and how these hurricanes have affected North Carolina, and also what we can do when we're impacted by one. On August 17, 1999, Hurricane Dennis was formed when a tropical wave moved off the west coast of Africa, moving westward with no signs of development until the 21st. Dennis reached its peak intensity of a Category 2 hurricane off the northwest Bahamas on the 28th. An upper-level trough allowed the storm to track northward. Before it could get caught up in the westerlies, the upper trough passed the storm by, leaving Dennis to lose all thunderstorm activity and stall 110 miles east of Cape Hatteras. Then a high-pressure ridge developed in the eastern United States, allowing Dennis to move westward and hitting eastern United States. Not only did Hurricane Dennis impact residents in North Carolina, it also affected the people residing in the coast of Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. Hurricane Dennis has caused a great amount of flooding in these states, and as you can see in the picture, it shows how the waves were outrageous on the coast of North Carolina during this hurricane. It also caused major damages to the houses that were close to the beach, overall causing $157 million in repair for damages. Even though Hurricane Dennis was very dangerous to people residing in North Carolina, since it was mainly hitting the eastern, southeastern, and a few areas of the Triangle area, there was no need to send out an evacuation notice in Winston-Salem, because the hurricane did not move inland towards the Triad. But residents were warned to be on the lookout just in case the hurricane began to move inland. Now here is Christian with more information about Hurricane Gaston that has also greatly affected North Carolina.
On late August 2004, Hurricane Gaston was formed when a cold front moved off the coast of the Carolinas. Gaston started to develop on the 26th. The following day it was declared as Tropical Depression 7. It was later approached maximum speeds and struck land in South Carolina and made its way up north, affecting states such as Delaware, Maryland, Massachusetts, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. Gaston then tracked into North Carolina as a tropical depression early on August 30th, producing up to 6 inches of rain and winds up to 75 miles per hour, which caused nearby rivers to flood, destruction to homes and buildings, and also took the lives of 9 people and caused $130 million in damage. Overall, Hurricane Gaston was very dangerous to residents of Winston-Salem, so residents were warned to take cover and keep informed at all times.
Thank you, Christian. Now here's Olivia and Neil with the 5-day weather forecast for this week in Winston-Salem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see here, there's a low pressure located in Wyoming and Canada, and a high pressure located in Texas and Florida, causing cold fronts in the southeast of the United States and warm fronts in the northeast and central of the United States. Based on the radar image in the Raleigh-Durham area, storms are gone from a few days ago and air pressure is rising. There's a lot of ground clutter, including buildings, trees, and more. Right here you can see that Winston-Salem is overcast based on the position of the clouds. Based on current conditions, the temperature is 60 degrees, there's a dew point of 55, winds are coming from the west, air pressure is 29.86 inches and rising. They will be partly cloudy in the morning, but the sun will clear up in the afternoon. There's a high of 79 degrees, winds coming from the southwest at 6 miles per hour, and tonight we'll have a low of 60 with winds at 4 miles per hour. Then on Thursday, we'll have a high of 79 degrees and a low of 65 degrees with winds coming from the northeast and winds up to 10 miles per hour. Friday, we will have a high of 83 degrees and a low of 67 degrees with winds up to 7 miles per hour. Saturday, we will have a high of 87 degrees and a low of 68 degrees with winds up to 9 miles per hour. Then on Sunday, we will have a 79 degrees and a low of 67 degrees with winds up to 10 miles per hour. And at Winston-Salem Weather Station, now to the commercial break.
Let's get one thing straight. I never tell you to drink Sprite. Even if I was in a commercial for Sprite, which I am, I wouldn't tell you to drink it, no matter what that cue card says.
Bro, man, say it.
No. Even if you just eating tacos with extra hot sauce, and you were holding an extra cold Sprite, and for some reason, you're waiting for me to tell you to drink it, I still wouldn't tell you to drink that thirst-quenching Sprite. I'd ask you, you want a Sprite?